Oh, come on.
Before we get second date update, we just got late breaking news that our baby hippo has a name.
Yes, Fritz.
I love it.
I do too.
Fritz.
I love it. I love it. I'm not that I didn't love Ferguson, but Fritz just sounds good with Fiona.
Yeah. Fiona and Fritz.
Yep.
They were just on the Today Show, and Fiona in the background just being a ham on camera.
She is so camera friendly.
Yeah, that was really cool, is watching them reveal the name. They had one of the zookeepers on.
Jenna.
And right behind Jenna swims up Fiona.
Yeah, because
I
she
mean,
is
really
a ham.
cheesing it for the camera.
And even the
Big
Today
time.
Show is like, who's that there behind you? Is that Fiona? And they're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't have gotten a better shot.
Yeah, she loves the camera.
That looked great.
She really does swim around. I don't know when the last time you went over to the Cincinnati Zoo to Hippo Cove, but man, she is up there. She swims.
She's
She'll come
huge.
over. She's gotten a lot bigger. She wiggles the ears. She's so cute.
Yeah. So there you go. Fiona and Fritz. And a lesson on birth control. Vanessa, welcome to the Jeff and Jen Morning Show. How you doing?
Hey guys, I'm okay. How are you?
Not bad.
Pretty good.
Bad. You want to fill us in on John? How'd you meet John?
Well, I met him on Tinder.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm confused because he totally seemed into me. Like, we were texting a lot every day leading up to the first time that we met. And we even talked on the phone. And like, I'm one of those girls who's totally honest in my profile.
Really?
My pictures look like me, and I don't lie about anything. Like, I don't have time for all that misleading stuff.
That's
you know?
good. That saves so much time.
Yep.
On behalf of all men listening right now, thank you.
Thank you for your honesty.
Right.
Yeah, you're
Your
welcome. I
transparency.
feel like, that's what you got to do. But
Yeah.
anyway, because, like, I've had it happen to me too many times, like, where a guy, he says he's super athletic or whatever, and then he shows up.
And he looks like me.
I mean, they'll just look not super athletic with a huge pot belly or whatever. It's just
Right.
not cool.
I understand.
Hey, bowling is athletic.
Bowling is a sport.
So I feel like he really knew exactly what he was getting before we met for dinner. So we met in OTR, and we went to a couple different places. We had a few drinks, and then we had dinner, and it seemed like everything went well. Like, nothing felt weird or awkward, and he was really cool.
Good.
Yeah. I felt really comfortable the whole time. Like, it felt like he was having a good time, too, and I got no indication that he wasn't. I mean, like, we did end up going back to my place, and he stayed, and he left in the morning, and it was all good. So I don't know. I hope you can figure this one out.
When you said it was all good in the morning, is that he left you a note, you talked, he slipped out at 4:30?
No, like, we woke up, and then he left.
But it wasn't, he wasn't rude or mean or in a big rush to get out. It was just kind of...
No, absolutely not. It was like it was normal.
Okay.
And you got a pretty good sense of things. So if something had gone wrong, if there was an awkward moment, you would remember it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I'm saying, it was totally comfortable the whole time. Like, we really got along.
Yeah.
There was nothing weird about it.
Okay. Well, then I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to make the attempt to call John and see where his feelings are at as far as Vanessa is concerned. We'll do that next as Second Date Update continues here at Cincinnati's Q102.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hi, it's Tim, and if you're like me, you want to savor all of the seasons. When you replace your outdated windows with new ones from Universal Windows Direct, they're going to open smoothly to enjoy those summer breezes and lock and close perfectly to keep that cold air in on a hot, humid day.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
So Vanessa met this guy, John, on Tinder, and they started texting back and forth for a little bit before they finally got together and made a date. He took her out for drinks and dinner, and it was great. Great conversation, all the things that you hope for on a date. In fact, the chemistry was so good between them, he went back to her place.
How about that?
She said that was great. I believe the quote was all good. So that leads me to believe that when he left the following morning, it was all good. Nothing weird. Right, Vanessa? We good so far? Are we missing anything important?
Nope, that sounds like just what I said.
All right. So he left. How long was it before you sent him a text saying, hey, that was awesome. Thanks for a great evening or whatever? Women text, man.
I mean, it's just a couple hours. Like, I asked him if he got to work okay, and it was, yeah.
And what? Nothing? Did he respond?
No.
Not at all.
Literally heard nothing from him.
Okay. But how long has it been since that night?
It's been about a week.
Yeah, okay. If you haven't heard from him by now, it's not
He
gonna happen.
needs a call.
Right. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to call him right now. Not going to waste any more time. Get right into it.
Okay.
Hello, this is John.
Hey, John, it's Jeff, Jen, Fritch, and Tim at Q102. How you doing this morning?
Oh, shit. No way.
Good morning.
Please tell me you're not doing a second date update.
I'm sorry, man. We are. It is a
Oh,
second
man,
date.
I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have picked it up. Oh,
It's you can't resist it.
Uh-huh.
I'm in it now, aren't I?
You are.
Well, we're going to try to make this as quick and painless as possible for you, John, because you would be doing such a service to the women listening to the show right now that
I think I'm going to look like an ass no matter what, Jeff. We both know that.
No, that's
Not
not
necessarily.
true.
Necessarily.
Has the shoe ever been on the other foot where you were blown up by some woman and you honestly you were like, hey man, I don't know what happened. I was really on my game. I thought it was all good, and then isn't there a part of you that wants to know what it was?
Yeah, I've been there.
Okay. So the way she described the evening was everything was great. You guys were great. It was all good. You had fun. Went back to her place. She didn't get any weird vibe from you when you left. So, either something's happened since then or you're just that good an actor. What happened?
I'm sorry. Can you just remind me who this was?
Oh,
This is why you're going to get in trouble, John. Exactly.
Yeah.
okay.
I understand the now.
This is about Vanessa, who you met on Tinder.
Oh, yes. Of course, Vanessa.
What did she look like again?
She's very cute.
Okay.
Brunette.
All right. So was this just a hookup for you then?
No. Actually, this was kind of classic. I met Vanessa for drinks, and we had a few, and we decided to go to dinner at another place. When we sat down for dinner, she ordered a rum and Coke, and the server said, "Oh, is Pepsi okay?" Then we have Pepsi, and she said, "No, Pepsi is not okay."
Any normal person would say that.
Really? Well,
I think he's
would
kidding.
any normal person insist that we leave the restaurant and go someplace else?
That was the reason why she wanted to leave, was because they didn't have any Coke?
Yeah, so we left the restaurant and we went to eat someplace else. So I've never ever seen someone say Pepsi or Coke, for that matter, is not okay, and then actually want to leave the restaurant. The server looked stunned, and it's kind of embarrassing, but we also had a few drinks in us, so I was kind of not caring too much at that point. Okay, let's move on, and I laughed it off, but I don't know. Clear head the next morning, I realized, this is one high maintenance right there.
Hey now.
I don't know if I can go forward.
Whoa, what an ass thing to say. Just because I don't like Pepsi, that doesn't mean I'm high maintenance. I prefer Coke. It's that simple.
I don't know. I just feel like this is the tip of the iceberg. If that's the case, what else is underneath?
You're being super judgy. This is something I just don't like the taste. The taste's different to me. I don't understand that. And he just said there's lots of people that don't like Pepsi.
But do they actually have to leave a restaurant because of it?
So, Vanessa, you're saying that the bottom line issue for you was the fact that they didn't have any Coke. There were no other issues that were leading up. That wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back, because there were other issues you had with the restaurant or the server leading up?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't like Pepsi. And when I'm, if I if I want what I want, I'm going to go somewhere and get it. You know, someone's paying for it.
Yeah, but
Like, if you don't like pizza, are you going to go to a pizza place?
I mean, is this something you've done before or do regularly? If they don't have Coke, will you?
yeah, I thought you guys were having alcoholic drinks anyway.
Well, that was the thing. I think she ordered a rum and Coke.
I did. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
gotcha.
I drink.
Rum and Pepsi is a completely different flavor.
Yeah, that's not what I ordered. Hello? You don't say, like, give me a rum and Pepsi. No one
I
says
bet you
that.
wouldn't have known if
No one
they
orders
just brought
that.
you one.
So did you find a place that had Coke?
Yeah, we did, and we continue to have a really good time. So, like, that's why I'm so confused. I don't know. It's not like that episode blew up the night. Like, why would you
No,
come
I
home
was
with
having
me
a
and
really good
sleep
time,
with me?
too.
What
I
is-
really liked
like,
you when I
what
was
are you
drunk.
doing?
Yeah, I'm kind of with John. I think I could have tolerated it under the influence, and then the next morning I'm like,
Really?
Yeah, no.
High maintenance.
Yeah.
Right.
The next morning, I really thought about it. Like, wow, I was out of control. So that's what but all right, fun time at high maintenance. You know, no hard feelings. They just
yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, now we know.
Yeah.
Yep. So maybe have a backup cocktail that doesn't involve a soda of any kind.
Or wine or beer
Right.
or something. Yeah.
Like, how about a rum and vodka? That would have worked. All right, guys. Well, I'm sorry. It's not a match.
that's all right.
Hey, what was the reason for the other woman?
Yeah, what was her deal?
Or women.
We're women, yeah.
Why are you hiding from them?
Dial